Morning, everybody. It's Dr. Kenton Wakes Up. I'm Dr. Kenton. Today is Friday, May 10th, 2024. It is 6:05 a.m., which is earlier than I normally get up. Today I have a meeting that starts at 9 a.m. on campus, so I got to be out of here in about an hour and a half from now. So got to do all these things earlier than normal. Winston's already been out. I woke up significantly before the alarm I set for myself. So uh, everything's great. In the pot today is Melita Classic Blend. As always, in the cup is Coffee Mate liquid creamer. I turned the pellet stove off, even though by all rights it probably could be running right now. It's a little chilly outside. I don't think it's. Let's just check the weather here. It says it's 54 outside. It's kind of a muggy 54. One thing that I wanted to say this morning, need to, for reasons I just explained, make this one a little shorter than average. It's really amazing to me how many people can do so poorly at their job and apparently not be punished for it. But then in other contexts, a person can be doing above average at their job and be told that they're not meeting their potential. It's frustrating, man. Especially when you got to rely on the person who doesn't do their job very well to do their job, and you want to motivate the person who's not meeting their potential to meet their potential. There's got to be ways to make that happen, to give people appropriate, candid, transparent feedback so that they understand that they need to do better to meet the minimum expectations of the position description, or you're doing great right now. I think that if and insert a specific example of what you think somebody could do a little bit differently to improve their performance, to meet their potential, there's got to be ways to do that rather than just either not telling anybody that they stink at their job or telling somebody who's a group of people who are above average, frankly, that they're not doing enough, need to do more, uh, to deserve this thing that hasn't happened yet. It's going to happen, but you need to do more to appreciate that. That's Anyway, just very frustrating that I think the part that frustrates me is that I've allowed myself the delusion that in any way the United States of America is a meritocracy, that the people who do well rise to the top or do the job particularly well rise up relative to others that do their same job, or that people who are really rotten at their job are sort of made aware of that and counseled out or whatever. No. So anyway, today's Friday. Friday ordinarily is, well, at least one Friday a month I have to go to campus, and that's today. So that's what's happening today. Ordinarily, a Friday is a day that I would try to get some things done. I have found some comfort and motivation in a concept called time boxing by Mark Zhao Sanders. He described it in his various online writings and also in his book called Time Boxing, and there's a subtitle that I don't remember. But it talks about the importance of scheduling things onto your calendar that you feel like you need to get done in a particular day. And it's been very helpful, even though, I don't get into the specifics of work on section 2 of this chapter or whatever, but it's more like during this time, I need to review the emails that I sent and received during the last academic year, looking for evidence of projects, scholarship, service, uh, and so forth. And it's been very helpful. Just nibble away 30 minutes at a time. I found that 30 minutes is a healthy, doesn't put too much pressure on me. 15 minutes puts some pressure. I've heard about people who schedule every 7.5 minutes of their day. That's anyway, 30 minutes. It's nice and comfortable. An hour is too much time for any particular task because I can't focus with a level of intensity for more than, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes. So it's 30 minutes for me, but it's working. I also took on one of his ancillary. It wasn't even a suggestion. He just sort of mentioned it offhandedly that he keeps all of his records of the day, things that he thinks about. He jots them down into this ever expanding Google Doc that I think he rotates his about every month. I am doing the same. But it's helpful that you know that your stuff is there, and you do a pretty good job searching for stuff in there, and within the Google Doc itself. And then if you go to the Drive level, which is above everything, it will do a really great job of searching the entire document. Part of the Part of what makes it work for me is that you identify each day with a marker, bookmark, or whatever you want to call it, and then you use section headers. And Google Doc supports 6 levels of headings. So, you know, I only typically use 1 through 3. I have sometimes in my life, when I'm talking about a fairly complex topic, also use level 4. But there's that level 6 sitting out there that I never, ever, ever, ever use. I use those to identify tasks that, like I need to send an email about subject Y to person 2, and I highlight that line and I make it section 6, and it shows up. If you show the outline view on the side of your Google Doc, it shows up over there, and it doesn't go away, and it doesn't collapse when you collapse the rest of it stays there. So it's really easy to see where there are tasks that need to be dealt with. A lot of times, if I don't get the task done, based on the reminder that I left during the day, I'll move it over to Todoist, where I know I'll see it eventually. Those are the ones that are what I would call some days. I mean, they're not scheduled to a particular day, but they need to be done. Uh, or if if there's a reason to track like a repeating effort, it goes into Todoist. I keep a lot of my routines, daily routines, like making sure to walk the dog 2, 3 times a day, clean the cat box, clean the kitchen after dinner, uh, sweep and mop, and so on. It's just, and there's stuff that happens every day. There's stuff that happens every Saturday, every Sunday, every weekend. Like I usually try to mow my lawn every weekend. So anyway, you get the idea. Those things live in Todoist. The daily, it's basically just making sure that you get stuff out of your head as you're thinking of it, and that way it leaves your brain pan uncluttered mostly, so that you can use your imagination for useful things rather than uh, perseverating on your ultimate demise or undoing. Talked about the coffee. Talked about my schedule today. Oh, today's the state of the college address, so I'm gonna go to that. So I've got a meeting at 9. That goes till 10:30, and then I think at 11:30 I have an online meeting and another one at like 12, or maybe it's 11 and 12, and then 1 o'clock is the state of the college address that goes till 3, and then I drive home. So that's pretty much my day. I even though in by all rights, if I had looked at myself 2 months ago and told myself about all the stuff that's resting on me right now, upcoming and ongoing, I probably would be amazed that I am calm at all, because it's a lot. It's crazy variety of stuff. But anyway, I'm not complaining. Stoicism works. Um, Keeping a notepad to write down your ideas that are bothering you, that helps. There's things that are helping me. When I started this recording, I don't know, 10 minutes ago, I didn't think I was going to get into this kind of stuff. That's the beauty of Dr. Kenton Wakes Up. Hope you have a great Friday, and I'll see you tomorrow. Love you. Bye.